Good afternoon, and thanks so much for joining us on First at 4. I'm Ashlea Kosikowski, coming to you today from a special show because we are at the campus of Cape Fear Community College in Union Station for the Cucaloris Festival. We'll be talking a lot about what's coming up in the festival, as well as highlighting one of the movies that you can see during Cucaloris. But first, we want to get to some of your news headlines. You're looking at video of big snowflakes in Leland. This was sent to us by viewer Millie Holloman. May look pretty, but it is dangerous out there, especially those roads. Good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Ashlea Kosikowski.
And I'm John Evans. Conditions like what you're seeing now, that's why Governor Roy Cooper is asking you to stay off the roads tonight. We've already had reports of a lot of crashes on area roads, and we're keeping you updated with our live team coverage tonight at 11 o'clock. WECT's Connor Del Prete is in Leland, where the snow is coming down more than anywhere else in the area right now.
Yeah, he's seen the best of it, really. And Alex Guarino is out covering the road conditions in Wilmington. Kaylee Tracy in Columbus County. Well, they decided to move forward with the avenue. City Council giving its approval to this project by a vote of 5-2. Now, a lot of neighbors came out tonight, talked about this project, talked about why they didn't want it in their backyard. One of those neighbors joins me now, Ellie Klein, and the vote was just moments ago. Ellie, thanks for being here with me. Tell me a little bit about your reaction to the vote. Our story starts here along Castle Street with the murder of 16-year-old Shane Simpson. The gang-related killing caused entrepreneur George Taylor to ask, what can be done to stop the violence? His solution, give jobs and opportunities to gang members. And today that is coming together as True Colors Brewing.
We went out and we hired the leaders of all but one gang in town. The deal was, we'll put you through a 2-month startup boot camp. We're going to teach you about life skills, business skills, and beer, because it's brewery, right? So you have to learn how to brew beer. We're going to pay you $50,000 to start, and if you do well, you'll make more. Because I have to compete with street money.
But that wasn't the only part of the deal.
As long as I'm paying you, no shots fired in your group.
9 gang leaders in all, with a lot of influence.
And we know of many bullets that would have flown were it not for our guys stopping it.
They're saying we don't do this anymore.
Yeah.
I've committed crimes before.
Do you think you'll ever commit a crime again?
Nah.
No.
Got too much to lose now.
Now we have that opportunity to not only build ourselves up, but to lead the way. You know, turn your back and lead the way.
Shake that off, man. Let's go, Zion.
When you see him on the field, he's a passionate coach. And with his kids, you can just tell he's a great father. That's why when Steven, a member of the Bloods, opens up about his past, well, it's shocking.
2005 through 2007, I was incarcerated in New Hanover County Jail.
Steven was in jail for killing another man. I looked in our archives and found the video of the day he confessed in court to manslaughter. He looks like a different person. He was a different person.
This is a hard question, but when you think about the man you killed and his family, do you think that they'll see this and say, well, he doesn't deserve that opportunity? Like, and what would you say to that?
I'm human. I've made some mistakes. And we're trying to make amends with the situation. We don't want it to ever be another situation that, such as Steve Barnett and George Murray. Stay with me. Y'all stay with me.
Steven's now in a situation where he can make a real impact.
Good job, fellas.
And prevent others from making the mistakes he did.
Good job, fellas. Good job.
By showing his true colors. The brewery isn't expected to open until later this year. But still, the company is bringing on even more men, offering them a second chance if they work for it. I got to catch up with some of the men who signed on for the True Colors apprenticeship program. Daquan Jacobs jackhammers cement on a construction site. Surrounded by the steel beams that are the foundation of a new bank. It was only a few months ago, Daquan was surrounded by something else, the walls of a federal prison.
Life is a learning experience. I learned from my mistakes, and it made me who I am today, a better person.
Now, he's one of 20 apprentices. Several construction companies partnered with True Colors to offer positions on job sites for the men.
He's working too hard, if that's such a thing. He's just killing it.
He says the only way he's going back to prison is as a motivational speaker. And here's what he would tell those on the inside.
Definitely hope for you out here that you do not have to turn back to the streets. You can find a job. All you have to do is try.
So as Daquan hammers away at his construction job, he's not just building a bank, he's building a stronger future. True Colors is still looking for a space for its brewery, and in the meantime, the company hopes more builders will sign on to partner with the apprenticeship program. True Colors pays the apprentices salaries, so the builders just have to offer a place and some guidance to the workers. So how are plans for the brewery going so far?
Oh man, it's wonderful, man. We're about this close to actually confirming the location, so we're excited about that. We're trying to get this thing established. We're talking about life skills, business, and beer.
Cucaloris, it's in its 23rd year. Now, it started with just 16 films, and this year there are hundreds of films in this festival. But it's not all about film anymore. In fact, Cucaloris has even dropped film from its name. It's just the Cucaloris Festival. That's because there's so much more to this now. They've added this connect component, and that has business leaders from all over talking about what they do and talking about Wilmington's innovation economy. That's why Cucaloris has expanded. And one of the speakers will take the stage here at 4:15. That's George Taylor, and he's going to be talking about True Colors Brewing. It's a fascinating concept, and it's one that we've been highlighting here on WECT over the past few days. Now, it's a brewery that will hire gang members. It's a experiment, and it's in the works, and there are several gang members who are already part of this project. They've been working since the summer to get ready for this and to get this brewery open in the next year. So I'm joined by three of those guys right now. We have Stephen, Jonathan, and Corey here today. Thanks, guys, for joining me.
No problem. Happy to be here.
Good, good. So the first part of our story aired Sunday, the second part Tuesday. You were a focus in that one. What has the reaction been so far?
Oh, we've received nothing but positive feedback from our community, and not just our community here in the inner city of Wilmington. It's actually been like citywide. I've been getting numerous emails and Facebook messages from people just wanting to know how they can help or how they can take part in what we're doing. They're just really excited about the change that we're embracing, that we're getting ready to bring about for our local community.
We feel like if this can work here, we can help with the same model throughout the country, bring that business identity back to our community.
Well, thank you guys so much. Enjoy the speech. And once again, George Taylor is going to be talking here at Cucaloris, talking more about gangs, entrepreneurship, and brewing beer. That's at 4:15. There's still plenty of time for you to come and check it out. We are talking about one of the films that you can check out during the festival. This one follows the recent history of protests in America, and it spans over 3 decades. And we are joined now by Suki Hawley and Michael Galinsky to tell us about their film. So tell me a little bit first, what is the premise of this?
The premise is that we were making short documents of protests that happened in our backyard, just because we had to document them. We wanted people to see. And after we started in 2000, and by 2016 we started to see some crossover, and that, wow, if we put these together into a feature, maybe we could get some context to see what's been going on in protest in America.
I'm Ashlea Kosikowski here with Vivian Howard of Benny's Big Time, and we have just a hack for the home chef. So what is your advice for people who are cooking at home?
Well, I'm always dumbfounded by the fact that people don't want to cook fish at home.
He actually gave me some extra toys. Like last year, when I'm 5 is what I'm talking about, he gave me a karaoke machine.
Wow. Does that mean you're a good singer?
Yes.
Can you sing "We Wish You a Merry Christmas"?
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
You rock. You're my new best friend.
What's it like living the dream? You are writing music in Nashville, touring the country.
Yeah, I tried to be a grown-up. I was telling you on break here. I was in the medical field at first, and I had an opportunity to move to Nashville and write songs for a living, and never looked back. So now I'm doing the artist thing and hitting the road and getting to meet awesome folks like you guys.
The hook in the song "La Da Dee Da 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 Da" was just because we couldn't think of any words to put there, so we just left that in there.
Now you got to sing it.
La da da dee da 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 da.
See, you killed it. You sound so much better than when I did it, and then when anybody in the newsroom did it.
You sounded great.